17 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing to say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Oh, when the saints come on to me. Oh, when the saints come on to me.
I don't care about the rest. You're mine. No one, nobody, and no one's taking all this time. You're mine.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready. 60 red. Hut.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43.
Rattler. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Takes it in at the 21. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They are on the counter with Swift. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Chicago first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, here's Swift. Jukes the defender. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Carl Granderson in on the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down. From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Williams. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
52 blue, yellow.
Rattler to the air now. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Come on, set. Black 40. 10 cycles. Blue, black, blue. Smash, red. 6, mega. Green jack, set.
Now Rattler. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go, set. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. Buying some time right. Couple of big yards on the right side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Saints are going to have a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
52-yard line. 50, green.
From the gun, they give to Miller. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Ready. 10 black, Bill green. Red, cycle. Set.
From the 29. Finds Montalval, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's go. Black shot. Yellow. 40. Blaster. 6. Red. Yellow. Ready.
First down from the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jonas Sanker in from the secondary, making that stop.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw by Williams. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Picked off by Jonas Sanker. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Mega. Slide through. Claws red. Smash, red. Set.
Here's Rattler. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at 2nd and 4.
White. Drill green. Ready.
From the 43. Rolling left, buying some time. Good strike downfield to Olave. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Black 40.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Reed now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Headed out right. Fits it through the middle. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he's going to score! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Yellow, what that?
Hand off here for Miller. Jukes one defender. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming to the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Set, ready. Ready.
Rattler back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Watch out now. 50, 52, ball.
Here's second and 11. Escapes the pocket. Has it downfield, working the left. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Field, black. Needle, blue. Fury, yellow. Set.
Looking to throw, Rattler. He's got it near the 10. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
This is Devin Neal with it. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go. 50, green, rail, yellow. 6, mega. Go red. Set.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he will score
do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
One's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Bears with first and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. That one's complete, right side. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set up now for first and 10. Out of the shotgun again to Swift. Down to the 10. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready.
They're going to run it with Neal. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, second and 9. Looking right, and he finds him. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Field, black.
Rattler. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears might be able to get some points late after the interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
First down, Williams to throw. A massive shot towards the end zone. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
New set of downs for him from the 46. Williams to throw on first. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Drops it underneath, Swift. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. Looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they get this down to the 28. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. That's him 17 yards on 4th down. It gets them the first.
Down, Chicago.
Here's Williams again. Hits his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down throw by Williams. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Yellow, 22. 22 Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He'll go all the way across the field here, deep right. Well, all the way across the field, and it's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Third down, here's Williams. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down.
17 yards. And the Bears first down.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Bales out of the pocket quick. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. registry has the INT. So the defense decides to decline the penalty.
Steal. Chest steal. Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
On the give, it's Miller. And boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Red. Yellow. Set.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. He'll start from the 39. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Williams to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
Cairo Santos lining up for the extra point.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
42. Saints 21.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Black Ultra. Black 95. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw, Rattler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Down. Ready.
Rattler back to throw. It's into the hands of Matavao. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Brings up 3rd down.
Green Jack.
Here's Rattler. Goes right downfield to Olave. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game.
Saints 28.
try to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. He rolls to his right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Jonas Saker.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Black shot. Slice blue. Smash red. Fury yellow. Hut.
Rattler to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 50 green. Needle blue. Blaster 6.
Throwing is Rattler. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Set, ready, red, yellow, 60 red, 60 red, red, cycle, 6, mega, striker, ultra, striker, check, striker, black ultra, hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here. Launches one deep downfield. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ready, set.
4th and forever coming up.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Drill green. Claws red. Blue striker. Ready.
Desperation time here. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
45, white.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Saints. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Set, go.
QB sneak coming. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty low power. Mighty also dangerous. Y'all talk our way.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Come on, come on. Let's go.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Motion. Steel, black. Black Ultra. Steel, chest steel. Ready?
Now a shotgun hand off to Miller. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
6, Mega. Hey, red.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And the defender comes away with it. Tremaine Edmonds has it.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Here's second and 5. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. It was there, just couldn't corral it. And it'll be third and 5 coming up.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Williams to throw on third. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... He's got it deep downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Roll the Dudes a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
49. Saints 28. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds his back complete. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Rattler makes the grab inbounds left side. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Yellow, 22, smash, red. Ready.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Getting out to his left. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
10, red, cycle.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. Trying to set this up quick.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
Here he is on third and long. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. Working quickly here.
37. That's good for another Saints. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. Dump off caught by his back. Oh, the football's loose. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10.
Tackled at the 7-yard line. Brings up second down.
Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Has it in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. It seems like a lot of the time, Ron, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
And the Bears get this kick, and that spells the end of this ball game. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback, and now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out, swing it. They did everything that they could do, but it just shows you in the NFL, premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
What is going on?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Connecting with his back here. Swift escapes a defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the Bears take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.